guys, welcome back. Today I have my foundation collection. So this is my current foundations that I have, my collection that I still haven't decluttered. This is after decluttering and throwing out so much because I just have way too much. So I went through my foundations about 2 months ago and I got rid of things that I'm no longer using. And as I said in one of my previous videos, that I just don't want to have clutter anymore. I don't want to hoard stuff. In saying that, I do have a lot and it's bloody heavy. So yes, an average normal person does not need this many. I am, like I said, I am a makeup artist, but these are all to use on myself. But I like to test out products, and obviously for my channel and also just in life, like I'm someone that loves reviewing, or even the times that I was not on YouTube for a couple of years, I buy, I try, I test them out, I wear test, I do these things. It's something that I'm passionate about, hence also that is my career. So yeah, so this is me not hoarding stuff. I'm sure when I start using these as well, I might just say like, okay, I don't like this anymore and I need to get rid of it or something. So anyway, I'll share with you my current foundation collection, and then let me know what you would like to see me wear test, maybe tutorial or just anything. And I'm going to be pulling these out and testing them out, and if I don't like something, then I will get rid of them. So I've got drugstore and high-end in this one, a couple of luxury as well. So this video is going to be a bit long, I can already see it. So get a drink, grab food, just sit down and enjoy. Quick recap before we move on. I have oily skin. I've said this in the past. If you are new, hello. I do have very oily skin. So some of these foundations I've got here, or most, are matte. And I might have a couple of luminous ones here and there. So yeah. So the foundation on my skin today is the first one that I'm going to talk about. And then the rest of the products will be listed down in the description box, all the products that I'm wearing on my face. Hopefully my audio is good in this one. I'm testing something out again. I've got like the mic in front of me, the same mic that I had here a couple of videos before. So yeah, anyway, why are my intros always like 7 minutes long? I have no idea. I just love talking, and I love talking to you guys. I mean, it is the camera, but when I look at this, I feel like I'm looking at you guys. So even though, I don't know what you guys look like, I just imagine some faces. So anyway, the first foundation I have here to talk about is a foundation that is on my face right now. Now, I bought this in America like 2 years ago, and I've just used it. I used it. I'm testing it out. I used it today. I'm not sure about the color. I feel like it's a bit light. I don't know, or it's just not the right tone. But I want to test it out and let you know. Obviously, this video is not a review. It just is my collection, and I'm just showing you what are the current foundations that's in my collection. So this is the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I have this shade 325 medium warm here. So this is by Lady Gaga. It's her brand. I haven't, like I said, used this, so I don't really know. But I mean, today's the first time I've got it on. It looks good so far. I'm not sure how long it's going to last. It is a very watery foundation. So it comes with a pump. This is what it looks like. It's a glass bottle, and it was really liquidy and really watery when I was putting it on. So I'll test it out and I'll talk about it, but if you've tried it, let me know how it is. Next foundation I have here is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Camouflage Makeup for Face and Body, SPF 15. I have the shade here 4N2 Spiced Sand. Now, this one is new in my collection, as in I've had this for a year, but when I say new, as in like I haven't used it, sort of new. So I did open it, I swatched it, but I haven't really used it. And you guys know I love the double wear, like the original one. So this was the maximum cover double wear, which is meant to be like longer lasting and more coverage, I think. So let me test this out and let you know. But like I said, if you have used it, let me know what you think. That brings me to the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is the Stay in Place makeup. Now I've got the shade here 4W2 Toasted Toffee. This is definitely a different shade to what I used to use in the past years ago and what you've seen me using. I've definitely lost my tan, so I have gone lighter. But you can see I've added the extra pump, otherwise it just comes in like a, like pouring glass bottle. Oh, and I forgot to mention that this one is like, it's a tube. It's a squeezy tube foundation. Now, this is one of my all-time favorite foundations if I need something that lasts me all day. I know I'm going somewhere, I need it to last, I'm going to be out all day, and just a trusty foundation. It's hands down one of the best. I am so sad about this. This is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation. I use the shade NC43.5. I am very, very upset. I'm very sad. This is my favorite foundation and it has been discontinued. They've reformulated it and it doesn't work for my oily skin. So I'm really, really sad about it. I miss it, so I'm not using it as much because I don't want to use it up. But along with the Estee Lauder Double Wear, this is a cult classic. It's my favorite of all time. I love, 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 love it. I've added the pump to this one as well. It does, or used to come in a glass. It still does come in a glass bottle. But you had to buy the pump extra if you needed it and pop it in. But MAC Studio Fix Fluid, I miss you. I've got a few more shades of the Studio Fix Fluid. I'll just share this with you. So I've got NC38. So it's obviously lighter in case I need to mix it with something. Guys, and I saw this mini and I was like, I've still got one in this box, but look at it. Look at it. Look. Okay, these are the minis. This is the original size. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. I love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. So I've got NC44.5 and NC42. I'm going to be mixing them together because they didn't have my shade. Alright, moving right along. I recently did a wear test on this foundation on my channel. You could go watch that on my channel. But this is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I use the shade 332 Golden Caramel. And this was a really, really good match. I have been really liking it. I haven't used it much yet. I've just started testing it out, even though I've had this in my collection for a long time. For the longest time, they did not have my shade, and then I bought this, but never really used it. So I've just pulled it out. I'm testing it out. I'll let you know how I go, like if I keep loving it. But so far, so good. So my review, it lasts. It's a really good foundation for drugstore, and it's super cheap, especially if you get it on half price. It's like $13, $14, guys. So good. I do have a Maybelline foundation that I have not used, but this is the Maybelline Super Stay Active Wear in the shade 60 Caramel. So this is what the foundation looks like, and I bought it. Again, I haven't used this, so maybe I'm going to test it out and see if it's any good compared to the Fit Me, or if it's better or not really up to the Fit Me formula. But I'll test it out and I'll let you know. And if you have tried this, let me know what you think. I've got two Rimmel foundations. they're the same but in different shades. These are the Rimmel Lasting Finish 24-Hour Full Coverage Lightweight Foundation. So I've got the shades here, 410 Latte and 500 Toffee. Now, this looks quite dark. This looks okay, but I've got to test them out. I got them in gratis. They still have these seals on it. I haven't used this. And I got this about like a year ago. So I'm going to be testing this out and letting you know what I think. Especially because it's drugstore. It's affordable. So you guys can go and buy it. I've got another foundation that I haven't really used. Or haven't used at all. This is the Essence Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. Transfer and waterproof. This is in the shade 160 Golden Tan. I got this in America again and I never tried it. Look, the pump looks new. And yeah, it's Essence. It's super cheap. I just haven't gotten around to using it. So, you know what? We have so much. It's so hard. Plus, I was not reviewing at that point. Wasn't making any, videos. So I would just wear whatever I have and what I love. And I used to buy the stuff and some of it I just have not used. So I will test this out and let you know what I think. I've got a foundation here which is from L'Oreal Paris, and this is the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I've got this shade here, 108.4 Golden Sun. Now, about 10 years ago, I did a review on this foundation and I absolutely love it. You only used to get it in America and you still do. This foundation, this particular one like this, is not available here in Australia. This was also bought in America, but I haven't bought the right shade. This is quite yellow on me. I'm still going to be using it. I need to mix it, but I only tested it once, and then I was like, it's so yellow, and then never used it. But let me pull it out. I'll actually test it and let you know. I do know it was reformulated and the packaging has changed. About 10 years ago, the lid used to be black, and then they didn't have this 0.4 point number shades. Like it was 108 and then 109. I used to use 109, I remember. But because I've lost that color, I wanted something light. So I got 108.4. And because it's a Golden Sun, I was like, oh, it's going to be nice and warm. But it's too warm. I also have the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear. This has an SPF of 25, and I use the shade 500 Honey Bisque. Again, this was something that I bought and I haven't really used it. I haven't used it at all. So I will test it out and let you know what I think. All right, I've got a foundation from Morphe. This is the, what is this? Filt'r Effect Soft Focus Foundation, medium to full coverage. Now, this is in the shade Tan 21. Again, this is something I bought. I haven't tested it out, so I'll let you know what I think. I've got a NYX foundation that's still packaged. This is the Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the shade Caramel. It's meant to be a matte finish. I will test it out and let you know what I think, as I have mentioned for almost every single foundation that I have here. For Girl, again, same deal. Haven't used it. I've got the True Blend Matte Made Foundation Comfort Matte Transfer Resistant. Okay, I don't know why I read it so weirdly. I got this at Walgreens and I used the shade, or I bought the shade T70, which is caramel. Same deal. I saw Priyanka Chopra's name on this brand all of a sudden and I was like, oh, okay. He sees the face of Max Factor, right? I've got the, Max Factor. Facefinity All Day Flawless Airbrush Finish Primer, Concealer and Foundation. 3-in-1. Up to 30-hour wear. SPF 20 and vegan. I've got this shade here, N84 Soft Toffee. I will let you know what I think of it. Okay, for a change, this is a foundation. I mean, this particular one is new, but I've used this foundation in the past, so it was a repurchase. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I have this shade here, 09 tan. I've used this foundation in the past. I really like the consistency, how it looks like on my face, and I really like Milani's products. Their quality is really good, so I did repurchase this, but since repurchasing it, I haven't opened it. Okay, Bobbi Brown. This is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation SPF 15 Full Coverage Oil-Free Shine Control. And I have the shade here, 074 Golden. I have a feeling this has been discontinued, and I think it has been. Like, I know it has been in Australia, but I have a feeling like it's been completely discontinued. I'm not sure. But I did buy this ages ago. I just haven't used it. I just have not used it. So I'm going to test it out anyway. I've got the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hours Foundation, the combination oily skin one. And I use the shade 370 Toast. So this foundation I have used in the past. I really like. I haven't used it in a long time. I don't know if it still matches me, but I will do a wear test on this one just like I did with the Maybelline one recently. Almost there, guys. Almost there. I've got Juvia's Place. This is the I Am Magic Velvety Matte Foundation. So it comes in a tube like this, and I use the shade Aruba, or I bought the shade Aruba 510. Now, this is meant to be a full coverage foundation. I love Juvia's Place. I love Juvia's Place's eyeshadows, and their blush I've tried. I really like it. It is a black-owned brand, so things are made very nicely for women with color, and I, like supporting brands like that. I did buy this, but I haven't really used it, or haven't used it at all, so I'm excited to test this out. I've got Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup with titanium dioxide sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 20 antioxidant blend. I have not used any Neutrogena makeup before, but I love their Hydro Boost range. This is the shade Caramel 105. I did buy this at CVS, but I still haven't opened this. Hopefully it's still good. This is when I went to LA, so I'm excited to test this out. I've got another foundation here. This is Uma. See What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. And I have Bronze Venus T1W with white tea extract. So this is the foundation I have. When I bought it, I swatched it, haven't used it, so let me test this out. I've got a foundation from Colourpop. This is the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. And I have this shade here, Medium Dark 135W. Now, this is the hydrating foundation. I haven't opened it. You can see I haven't opened it. But I don't know if it will work for me because it's a hydrating foundation. I will test it out. If it is a good foundation, but it just doesn't suit me, I might just pass it on to my mother, but I will let you know what I think of it. EX1 Invisiwear Liquid Foundation. Wait, let me just take the packaging off. There, that's better. This is in the shade 7. I got this in London, and I still haven't used it, so well, you saw me. I just opened up the packaging, so I will test it out and let you know what I think. Alright, so I've got an e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for Radiant Skin. Don't ask me why I have this. This is in the shade 5 Medium Tan. I have very oily skin. I bought this in America. I don't know why I bought it. I will test it out. If it doesn't work for me, but it's a good product, you know where it's going. Alright, final two foundations. So I've got the Makeup by Mario foundation here. This is, what is this called? Surreal Skin Foundation. I have the shade here 17N. I haven't used this. Again, this is something I bought. You can see this is bought in America. I haven't used it, so I will test it out and let you know what I think of it. And last but not the least, I have a luxury foundation here. This is the Very Valentino Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 26 light, lasting, perfecting foundation. First of all, just appreciate how pretty this packaging looks. And I have the shade here, DA1. So pretty. The packaging is so pretty. This is a foundation, again, I have not even pumped out, so I'm excited to test this out. So guys, that was all my foundations that I currently have in my collection, and like all the liquid foundations. So as I had mentioned, for 95% of these foundations that I haven't used any of these. I bought it, I just kept buying and there was backups, and I haven't really used it. So don't come for me that I showed you the foundations but I haven't used it. This is just a collection video, not a review. So from now on, I will start testing it out, maybe one every day, one every couple of days, and start doing wear tests and maybe like reviews. And if I really love something, it'll go on my favorites. But let me know what you would like to see first, or if you've got preference on what you want to see. And I can also tell you that I have more drugstore now than high-end. And there's a lot of foundations here that I'm missing that I absolutely love, that I have tried, I've used, and I just don't have them here with me anymore. It's because I just had too many foundations and I never got back to repurchasing my trusted true favorites, or just foundations that are like popular and stuff that are a lot more popular than these, and I don't have them with me, which includes like Nars foundations. I absolutely love Nars foundations. I don't have any of those in my collection right now. None. Zero. So I want to buy none of the Huda foundations. I love Huda foundations. I do have them in my pro makeup kit. I just don't have it with me for my personal use. So I want to get that. I want to get my YSL All Hours. What else am I missing here? I feel like Too Faced has a new foundation I haven't tried. Bare Minerals, love Bare Minerals foundation. Guerlain, Givenchy, Burberry. I just haven't tested any of these in a very long time. Anastasia Beverly Hills, I want to get that impeccable foundation. I really need to get that. Wet n Wild foundation, ELF foundations, I just want to test them all. So I might have to go shopping. I don't want to spend money, but I may have to. Let's see. So let me know maybe what your favorite foundation is, and if it works out for oily skin, I would love to try it. I'm gonna buy it. What the heck is this? My hair's doing its thing, guys. I can't deal with it. I'm thinking of shaving it off. But yeah. Anyway, let me know if you saw any favorites in here. I would love to know. Anything I should buy, anything I'm missing. I feel like I'm missing so many foundations that are just absolute favorite. And yeah, Tarte. Oh my god, Tarte. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.